Alright, I picked up a new lure I think will be fun to fish with. Some 3-inch Yamasenkos, and I think it'll be fun to fish in this little creek over here. I think I got a couple of new areas to cast them in, pretty clear water, and see if we can catch a few fish.
Oh, I just walked up, first walked right up to the bank, looked in the water, and there's a little bass in there. Let's see what's hungry. Come on. Missed it. Oh, there's a couple bass in there. All right, I gotta stand back like this so you don't spook them. But there were several fish that went for it. All right, got the first one hooked. There's all kinds of little fish in there. And I've seen some bigger bass that could easily take this. First thing I catch is a green sunfish. Those things are really aggressive, but the water is perfect. It's calm, it's clear. Just like I was hoping for, little deep pools back in here that really nobody's getting to behind this business. There's one. Oh no, it came off. Oh wait, he's coming back for it, he's coming back for it. I don't think he knows I'm here. Was it turtle? Oh, I got one. Oh no, it came off again. These little fish, sometimes they don't get a hold of the whole thing. There we go. Let him get hooked that time. All right, we got a Coosa bass. I've seen a lot bigger bass in here. I think they're largemouth. I had a couple of them hit at it, but I haven't been able to land any other ones yet. It's a pretty little fish to start with, or second fish today anyways. But I know there's some that are, you know, twice the size, 3 times as big as this, so maybe we can find those. I got these crawdads from, I think, Sportsman's. I think that's their brand or something. And I've had a lot of hits on the Yumdinger, or I've had a lot of hits on the Senko, but some of the bigger fish didn't bite at it. And I'm really trying to go for the bigger ones right now anyway, so I'm gonna hook one of these on there and try it out. There's one. Oh, no. Didn't get him hooked. Man, come on, fish. Grab the whole thing. There's something. It's not what I've been looking for, but proves my point. Wow, that's a really bright fish though. Really pretty red breast. I took the crawdad, put it back on the Ned rig jig head, and just cut it down a little bit because I'd missed several bass and several fish, and in here it's hard to catch them sometimes. You gotta be right on. So this right here I feel like is the best setup for it now, but now they may be spooked already. Huh. I caught one right away. Well, not what I thought. Creek chub. Well, I didn't really think they'd be hitting a big crawdad, but just shows you cutting it down, making it more accessible for fish to catch. Works. Oh, where's the snake? There we go, we got a snake out here. There's one. I kept nipping at it, wouldn't take it. Finally got it. Oh, green sunfish. I switched to a different spot, and I got my a little bit heavier pole, medium, and 6-pound line, just a little bit heavier. And just hoping to find a few more fish. This is a nice looking green sunfish. There he is. Another one. Oh, a largemouth. I've seen several other largemouths in that last spot. There were several in there that were twice this size or more. And I had a couple of hits, but I think if I had my lure set up like this, and this setup, I'd have caught a few more. But you know, that's what happens when you're just practicing and trying out different things. Got it. All right, what we got? There's a little fish, looks like a rock bass. I like catching these rock bass. They're fine because you might miss it like 3 times and they come back for it again. Little guy. There he is. Whoa, nice. Oh, wow, nice fish. Oh, nice largemouth. That's what I was been looking for, something like this. I know there's several of them in here. Good sized little largemouth bass. You just gotta find them though, and sometimes they're hard to catch because they don't hit very much. Got it. There's one of them. There was like 3 fish looking at it. I probably got the littlest one. The littlest one seemed to have no hesitation. Little rock bass. There's a big old soft-shell turtle right down there, and there's a couple other bass I see over top of it. I don't know why they're hanging out right over top of that turtle. Dang it. Come on, bass. You know you want it. There's one of them. There's there's 2 or 3 bass in there. There's several bass in here, and I think there's a couple bigger than this. But these bass are hard to catch sometimes. I don't know what it is. The water's clear, they're maybe getting used to people catching them. But these are fun little fish to catch still. I like when a fish just comes and gets it. He's like, oh, I saw that, I'm coming to get it. Rock bass. You gotta cast in all these little spots because you don't know what's hiding underneath the weeds or the brush. Even if it looks like there's nothing out there, you just cast out there and let something come up and pick it up. All right, little rock bass. I love exploring these little city creek areas, little urban creeks. This creek goes through town. I've fished it several times, but I fished a new section of it that I'd never fished before. It was just loaded with fish. I didn't get very many of them out of there, but I know there's a bunch in there. And a bunch of fish, there's all kinds of fish through here. It may be in the middle of town, but the fish and the turtles and the snakes don't know it. They just think it's the jungle. You can park on the side of the road and come to a spot like this. It looks like you're out in the middle of nowhere. And like I said, the fish don't know any difference, and the fish, everybody thinks they're not healthy. Fish in these little creeks are healthy as can be. Even with people fishing at them all the time, they're saying great. Every one I caught looked nice and fat. Well, I'm right at 12,000 subscribers now. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for everyone that's been watching and commenting and helping me out. Appreciate it.